Well, we are back with Forsaken Frontiers. It's been a pretty long time since I made a video where I just play a game and I talk over it. Considering I'm now like a professional clip compilation creator for my friends, which is also for me, but mostly for both of us. What if it's for both people? That's kind of crazy, isn't it? I played a lot of Forsaken Frontiers in this time. I would say I'm better at it than I was when I last played this game on camera, which admittedly when I last played I think I was doing escape mode, which I'm not any better at that. I might even be worse, but that's okay. We don't have to be like good at anything. But it's been so long since I made a video, I was like, man, I really should just play a video game and do content about it. I think I have to open that. And I think since I last started playing, like, they've ceased development on Forsaken Frontiers, or, sorry, there's, like, shit in my eyes. I think that they maybe announced it actually before. Maybe they announced beforehand that they were ceasing development. I don't know. That's all cool. It doesn't matter. I'm having fun with the game regardless of where it is in its, like, development lifespan. Yeah, long time no film, you know? College is crazy. Because it just, you know, removes any interest you have in doing fun, creative things. Because you're too busy doing things that are maybe still fun, but, you know, they matter a lot more in theory. But I have a break where I'm not in college for the winter season. I thought about taking classes over the winter, but I want to focus on other things first, and then go and worry about like taking classes in the winter later. This game is fucking scary when you only have a glow stick. But that's the game plan. I could have finished school in the spring semester, but that is not happening anymore. I'll probably be finishing in summer, maybe. I'm pretty close to finishing all of my stuff. I actually had to get onto my school's website and look at my credits. I'm doing pretty good. By graduate, I mean... Oh my god, I thought there was a fucking person in the hallway. I mean, finishing my associates, I'm not close to even getting my bachelor's done, because I'm probably not even... I don't even know what I'm doing for my bachelor's, but... I don't know, that's where I've been. Straight chilling, you know? But, I don't know, I stopped playing Forsaken for a little bit, single player, because I was just busy with other games. And now I'm back. I'm back on the grind to be good at the game. Oh, I don't know about that one. Also, I burped when I said that, which is why I went, It doesn't help that, like, this lead is red, and red is an evil-ass color. A scary evil-ass color, I might even say. I did spend a decent bit of time recently just learning how to run Plantation well enough that I can get a successful going on here, like, immediately. But I still wouldn't consider myself, like, good at playing Plantation. This is still a pretty tough map, I think. But I'm getting better, and that's what matters to me, is that my efforts are proving useful. I wonder if that Shambler is in the main hall. I guess we'll find out pretty soon. Unfortunate if she is. I should have the door closed. That don't matter. Dead end. Long, scary hallway. Some of those tiles are turned around backwards, and I always think I'm gonna, like, step on them and die instantly. Funny little trick. Other funny little tricks include how buggy the game is post-release, but we won't talk about that. I feel like every time I play this game, I encounter a new bug that's, like, borderline game-breaking. And I'm like, shit, I have no way to report this. Like, I was playing Plantation last night, and, I had a shambler see me through a door, which, as you can expect, was pretty bad. Don't want that happening, but it did. I have no way to report it, so I just hope that maybe someone else has it happen to them, and they're like, oh my god, the developers need to fix this problem. Oh, it's this door! I was sitting, like, right here, and then a shambler just started screaming, and the Ventress came out and killed me. Definitely not cool. That was my Discord. Unless yours went off at the exact same time. See, that's a bit callback to Sweetwater Beta 1, where I said the same thing. One day they'll have to make a bit wiki for me about all of my funny little jokes. My funny, sad, shitty-ass jokes. That's... Don't really know why she got mad at me when I have the... but, you know, it happens, it happens. Scary-ass woman. That's just all women. We went this way. I hear her in the vents. Ugh. She's making this hard for me to deal with. Is there a door over here? No. We basically gotta go up. Keep that... I can tell my character was breathing for a second. I think there's just a door across, right? Ooh. It is getting kind of late. Maybe it's worth leaving soon. Just collecting another room or two and heading out. I feel pretty confident we can make quota without too much of a problem. I don't know if I'll go back to Plantation right now, but wow, that is not the kind of loot I wanted. So we can at least one more of those without shit in it. I don't want to run around. She's very aggressive right now. So I think we're going to call it a loss and come back or go somewhere else tomorrow. The fact that I didn't have to use my bolt cutters is very nice, but we just didn't get a lot of money. So there are text messages on my phone. So what is it? It's 3.8? I mean, I guess we made profit. So I can't complain too much. Profit's always good. Maybe we come back to Plantation. We don't go back to Plantation. Cool. Sorry, I keep sniffling. Maybe I should mute. Muted hardcore as fuck. I'm just really snotty. I hate Bunker. I think this is, bar none, the worst map in the entire game. Is it worth running? Maybe we go to Metro. That takes no money. Yeah, we just do Metro until something cooler happens. Because, that's not much money at all. 4.1, 4.9. Oh no, I'm getting more messages. I don't even know where I'm getting a message at. Oh, I think I figured it out. I think it was in the Wordle chat in my server. The Wordle today? No good, man. I've lost the last 4 fucking Wordles in a row. I hate that goddamn game. Today's, I guess, spoiler alert, because I'm probably uploading this the day I'm recording it. But today, December 17th, skip ahead 5 seconds, the word was grass. Like, come on, there's a lot of words that sound like that, that go like that. Did I hear laughter, or am I, like, imagining shit in my head? No idea, man. I might be imagining shit in my head. I'm gonna move my phone off of this and, like, onto my lap, because it just... People are having a fun conversation about Christmas. Merry Christmas. I don't know if I'm fucking doing anything for that. No, I guess I'm going to, like, a family event. Christmas is such a funny holiday. I don't really know how to expand on those thoughts. I just think it's a funny holiday. Was the kicking was, like, up or down a floor? Maybe? I'm not sure. It sounded close, but not terribly close. Great thing about Metro is we already made our money back, so we can kind of leave whenever. I don't really want to spend a long time on Metro, because I feel like it's generally not a worthwhile investment to spend a long time here. But spend as much time as we need to, like, have some gap in how much money we need to make up next round if we go to an expensive location. He's not, like, directly at the stairs, right? Couldn't tell there was a footstep or just, like, an ambient noise. Can be really hard to tell sometimes. Footsteps to my right. The question is it up or down? Oh, man. I guess we close that behind us? I don't really foresee it being dangerous, but... unlike bad. Oh, the footsteps we're hearing are probably a shambler, not a butcher. Which is nice, because Ventress doesn't spawn until, like, 8 PM on Metro, like, Unbroken, I think. She's a really late spawn. Which, I don't mind that at all. I think on Plantation, when we were playing, she spawns at, like, 12 AM, roughly. Which is pretty early and pretty dangerous. Sorry, I just burped. Tastes like Crush orange soda. I wish it tasted like food. I haven't eaten anything today, but I'll get around to that when I feel like taking care of myself. Should I be worried? I don't know if I should be worried or not. Well, I guess maybe I should have at some point. I guess we're just gonna head back to the train. I don't really think it's worth spending more time here. It's not really ever worth spending a ton of time at Metro, I think. Typically, I feel like you want to go somewhere more expensive. Like, even just hotel is a massive step up compared to Metro that's worth spending the money on early in a run. Well, he's going to lose aggro before he even finds me. Oh, I forgot there's even a... We can go downstairs. Nah, this doesn't matter. I didn't think about how he could be below me. But I feel like he probably lost aggro on me, because I feel like I was so far away, and I think the way the enemies work is they aggro on you for a certain amount of time, and then they stop. So... I don't think he was aggroing on me for very long. 6K? Where do we want to go? Warehouse is potentially really good, but I don't know how to play Warehouse appropriately. So I feel like I would come here and I would either get stuck near the start by like the hollowed shambler who spends 10 years running around between two locations, or I would leave really early after getting like just enough money. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with that. Or maybe I go... I'd probably just go Hospital, actually. Hospital is such an easy map to play on. It's almost like crazy. Just comparing like the maps, because you look at it. Metro's not worth running. I would recommend running Hotel over Metro if you just want a quick map. I don't really know why we went to Metro. Hospital's great. Bunker, I think, is the worst map in the game. I don't think... Like, not even the vault key makes it worth running. Tunnels, I think, is pretty rough, but I like it. Plantation Warehouse are probably worth it. And Pentagon is incredible. And I haven't ran Mineshaft since, like, the update came out that added it, because I don't have any interest in going there. I mean, I feel like the money's pretty good, but when you go there, it's like, you probably want a flashlight because you can't see. You probably want a sledgehammer because the hollowed shambler is the most annoying-ass enemy in the game. I've heard the shepherd can spawn there, according to the guide that Griller put out, but I haven't seen that. But if you can, that is devilishly evil. And I'm not comfortable with that idea. But I think it's pretty funny. This is down to the right. So I think we have until like 3 PM before Ventress is a problem. Which is pretty nice. I need to get a better microphone. I had to test this microphone a lot before recording this video. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll get a better one sometime soon. Just kidding, I'm fucking poor. I keep forgetting that there's a sound when you sprint. It kind of sounds like someone breathing. And so I always mistake it for my character breathing for a second. I think that there's a monster nearby. But there isn't. Another devilish decision. Don't mind if I do. 7.7 is not great for a first quota, but it's not terrible. I've had runs where I can get really good money. I think we could have done better if we went to hotel instead of metro, which I should have done. Maybe I should have stayed longer and gone down to the lower floor instead of thinking about the butcher coming to kill us. AKA, I still need to learn to play more aggressively than I usually do. I'm still a passive player. I still want to avoid enemies over dealing with them head on, and I'm paying for it. I don't think I care to open the door. We'll come back and there's literally nowhere else to go. Well, questions get answered quickly sometimes. And some people don't get their questions answered. I should feel honored. There's no way to go in this room, I don't think. Unless... okay, no, there is. I'll just say there isn't. In which case, I have no idea where the path to go is. Would speak too soon, I am. Humana, a loot room. They're gonna start calling these the love rooms, the way I'd be making love with them with this loot. Hamina. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know what's the fucking saying. I think I thought that joke was funnier than it was, which, unfortunately, I frequently think my jokes are funnier than they actually are. You should ask my partner about it. I'm the least funny person they know. Yet somehow they laugh every time. Isn't that crazy? But sorry, I need to mute Discord. D&D mode it. Every time I hear someone say, like, I'm in do not disturb mode, you motherfucker, you're in the Dungeons and Dragons mode. Good luck. We probably open that door. I think another one immediately after is really good. I think typically these rooms have enough loot to make it worthwhile opening them. Yeah. Call this shit the super love room. I'd be making super love with it. Where are we running out of bolt cutter usages? Which our bolt cutter is like the main factor of how far we go on this map. I think I have to be careful about sprinting because of Ventress now. We'll swing a right up here and see what's over there. Sometimes there's a loot room immediately after this one. Sorry, a love room. I gotta start using my own terminology. I've got those down here. Then there's gonna be a cabinet. Careful about sprinting. I'm so excited to buy a flashlight and be able to see. See? Yeah, I told you. That next love room. And then we'll probably leave after this because I don't have any bolt cutter usages. And This map without a bolt cutter gets worse very quickly. You need a bolt cutter to really take advantage of it. Or I guess you use a sledgehammer if you're really quick at looting, but I am not, because I am not quick, and also my mouse is very loud, so I don't want to be like, you know, clicking through everything. I think it's going to come through pretty clear in this recording, which is kind of unfortunate, but I like the sound of like a mouse clicking. I like clicking noises. It's an ASMR sensation, right? So it doesn't bother me too much. But I get that other people don't like it. One of my friends, I have like a friend who really doesn't like ASMR, like he borderline hates it, but he's also like, yeah, my brother loves ASMR. He always falls asleep with it at night. And I mean, power to him, man. I mean, I like it too, I just don't actively listen to it, really. I like it when it's unintentional, like when you're listening to something and then like, it just sounds good. Like, intentional ASMR is cool, but also I just feel like a lot of the people in the ASMR community are, like, trend catchers, you know? They're catching on to some trend. Like, they're like, oh man, look at this, the fastest tapping in the whole world. I don't want the fastest tapping in the whole world. Or they have some other gimmick where they're like, ooh, super wet mouth noises. I don't want to hear your mouth. Like, if you're not talking, I don't want to hear your, like, disgusting, like, wet noises. Or whatever trends are, like, popular now, everyone's just jumping on the trend. I mean, I don't blame them. That's how you make money, and kind of need money to operate in this world. I didn't even go that way at all. Take a quick peek at what we missed. Nothing interesting enough to kick a door down, I'm sure. But, like, I don't know, man, I don't like the trends of the ASMR community. I think it's kind of gross a lot of the time. It's not interesting. It scares me. I am terrified of people who listen to wet, like, mouth noises all day. I don't know how they do it. No, we take that, and then goodbye, glow stick. You were cool while we had you, but we don't need you anymore. Like how James Sunderland doesn't need the pyramid heads anymore. I know why I needed you. I don't need you anymore. Like, hell yeah, James, fucking ball. I say I didn't mention it. Of course I didn't mention it. I didn't, like, just recorded a video like this in a hot while. I watched someone play through Silent Hill 2. I didn't watch them play through. I kind of sometimes just look up games I like, and then I look up, like, ending scenes, and I was watching the water scene, in the water ending. Oh, bro, I cried at that shit. I didn't cry when I played through it, and I didn't cry when I watched my significant other play through it, but, oh man, I don't know, man, watching someone else play through it, I was hit by emotions at the time. It was brutal. Absolutely brutal. I love that ending, and I hate it at the exact same time. Speaking of things I hate, I'm gonna go rant about this game more. Why can't the Forsakens be killed by the sledgehammer? I mean, they're such small little dudes. I think if I had a sledgehammer, I could kill one of them easily. I was talking to them about this, and I was like, what if you could hit them, but because they're, you know, zombies, they just come back to life after a couple minutes? I feel like that could be not a terrible idea. You know, some way to get rid of them temporarily, and it's hard to kill them in the first place because they can see behind them. I don't really know why they can. I don't like that they do that. But in my mind, it's like, I feel like half the reason I hate Bunker is when I play Bunker, I get stuck behind a Forsaken who moves at 5, like, miles per day. They're such a slow enemy, and it sucks to get stuck behind them. Which is why I'm advocating for, like, any way to deal with it faster. I keep hearing noises outside, but I think it's just snow. Like, melting and falling off of a roof or something. It snowed recently here, and it's been on the ground for the last, like, 3 days, which is pretty cool. Having grown up somewhere where it never snowed, it's very interesting. There ain't nothing there. Oh man, another loot room. That's pretty close. Also, very sorry, another love room. What's the point of inventing this bit if I can't even keep up with it? Wow, that was actually maybe not even worth it. This table probably had... Oh my god, why is every door locked? I'm gonna use all my goddamn locks in this room. Can't tell what I'm looking at. That looks like there might be a love room down there, but I can't tell for sure. Also, I feel like I heard a sound, but I don't think I did. Yeah. I think that might just be a dead end. We locked that because enemies really like to take kick the doors down as they head through, so that should give us a pretty good alarm that something bad is happening. All of those doors are locked. I'm getting unlucky with how many doors are locked, man. This game's out to get me. It heard I didn't like Bunker. Now it's making me want to go to Bunker, because at least Bunker doesn't have this many locked-ass doors. Still has a ton, but maybe just like a few less. What time is it? You can run around a little. And if not, then oops. Doing pretty good, I think. I could be doing better, I know that. But I'm not here to be as good as, like, all the other YouTubers who play this game, which is Chef Austin, but he doesn't play the game anymore. I think he, like, didn't he, like, quit YouTube, I think? I don't really know. Chef was like a really funny guy. I feel like he quit YouTube. I don't actually know. Or, like, I don't know, maybe he didn't quit, maybe he just got busy and doesn't post anymore. But he was really big and, like, I don't know if he was, I say really big, he was really big from my perspective. In the Lethal Company thing, but, like, the community. But I also just generally don't watch a lot of people play video games. So I don't really know if he was actually fucking Christ, that's another locked door. I don't know if he was actually that big in like Lethal Company, because I don't have the perspective of like how big that was. But in my mind, he was like pretty big, and so I think, excuse me, he was doing pretty good there. I'm pretty sure he stopped playing Lethal Company to like focus on Forsaken Frontiers as like his primary game he played. I watched quite a few of his videos on Forsaken. I think he was very good at the game. I got another message. Apologies. He was really good at Forsaken Frontiers. I absolutely like probably the best player who like consistently played. Admittedly, I feel like he was one of the few YouTubers who did like consistently post videos about Forsaken Frontiers, which might be part of why I thought he was so good. But I still think, like, regardless, even if he wasn't like consistently posting videos, he was one of the best players. But I think he's like kind of quit Forsaken because he was in the Discord server at one point, but he's not in there anymore. And I'm guessing at some point he just, I don't know, said he didn't want to play the game anymore. Maybe he got tired of it. I don't really want to deal with the spider. Hey, we head back. It was almost 6. Oh, wherever, Chef, wherever you are, I hope you're doing well, I guess is the point. Where the fuck does this go? I don't think he's on the same floor as us. No, but there is a fire exit nearby that he could be moving towards. In fact, that might be what is kicking in now. I'm gonna take a sip of my Orange Crush. I might get more Discord notifications. But, you know, that's just the way it goes. He went to the left. I'm not gonna be able to make enough distance from him in time. I mean, I guess the most I can do is hide under here and hope he just fucks off. Or door stun him somewhere. Or get him behind a door. That also works really well. I don't even think I ever went down there. There's a lot of options of where we could have gone. Hey, that's not a bad run, though. Hey, watch this squeaky-ass chair. I hope that came through. If it didn't, then I don't know. I don't apologize. It's kind of loud. Ooh. I think we just hit Plantation. Plantation is such an easy map to run through real quick. And while we're at it, what's on sale? Sledgehammer, Lantern. We'll buy a Lantern even if we're not using it yet. And then, honestly, maybe we just buy an Adrenaline to hold on to. indigo plantation. That should be relatively simple, relatively easy. I hope. I've had some really awful plantation runs recently, just trying to, like, learn to play the map better. So, definitely could go pretty bad. This is a tough map to learn. Usually my problem is some enemy spots me, and as I'm running away, I fall into a pit or into a fucking bomb. So why does my game always have these locked doors? What happened? My luck has been destroyed. I feel like that's also really close. Oh, there's nothing down here? Ugh. Well, we found a door without a lock, which is pretty nice. Where does that go? Is that a... That's one of these. Yeah, we immediately go up here. Holy hell. That's a song. But we might need to attempt, like... Holy shit! We might need to temper our... You know, I think temper's our word. We might need to reduce our expectations for how good we're gonna do, because... This, like... This locked door RNG is crazy, man. Bomb dead end? Not a dead end. We're kind of making some money. This could be going worse. It's just not going good. Could be going worse and not going good is an unfortunate position to be in. Maybe I want to go back and check out a different route before I wander too far this way, and then I have trouble getting back. Especially considering there's another locked-ass door. I don't know, just lock it. Just lock it. Holy hell, dude. We're in the Oval Office, if you can believe it. This is where Bubba got sucked off. Like, twice. It's crazy. Bill's got that game that I don't have. That is not that close. I don't think, at least. I bet this dude was in the fucking Epstein files, honest to God. You can't convince me that Abandoned 1 was not there. Did I? Did I come this way? Apparently I did. Yeah. No. Yeah. We can go up there, or I don't remember if there's anything back this way. No. So I guess we go up. Let's see what's up. And he made it a little easier for us. Ooh, I thought there was a pitfall. It's just a wire that's... Yeah, I mistook it for, like, the iron... silver. That's potentially very problematic. If he's coming back up here, that could be a big problem. I feel like we're moving closer to danger. Like, I'm getting breathing down here I wasn't earlier, unless it's Ventress. It could just be Ventress. Maybe we cut our losses. We try and get back alive. You never know. Like, I really hope I don't have to run down that hallway. But if I have to, at least it won't kill me instantaneously. I had a game recently where I was on the train and I was playing with my partner, and the abandoned one hid behind a tree. So I was out here, I was closing the door to try and keep him out. I look out, he's behind a tree and he fucking shot me. The dickhead's pretty smart. Wow, nothing good's happening. I guess Vigor unlocked hospital. Vigor hospital's not bad. Definitely, like, I think I was shaking my whole ass desk when I was doing that. That's kind of crazy. Probably worth just going there. Buy a second bolt cutter. I think we would probably want that no matter where we go, though. Or we go somewhere more interesting. What's more interesting than hospital? Probably any map, because hospital's, I think, the easiest map in the game. Could run tunnels. Or bunkers got a thing. We could run bunkers and be funny and get $800 in loot because that map sucks. Sorry, I will never, a day in my life, funny chair sounds coming up. There's never going to be a day in my life where I become a bunker fan. Maybe if I, like, force myself to play it for hours, eventually I would find, like, a strategy that's somewhat consistent, but the map just sucks so bad. EMP Plantation? Probably not even really interested in that. But I think this is the final run we're doing, because I want to go eat food. So I feel like I should do something that's a little more exciting. So, we'll just go to the map I hate the most and see what happens. It's kind of fun, right? You gotta end on, like, a moderately exciting note. And the exciting in my mind is apparently playing shit I don't like. So, it's gonna be a bitch fest. Or maybe not, maybe I'll have a really good run and I'll learn to love bunker. But I've had bunker runs where I'm up here and an enemy finds me immediately, so... I'll be basing this off of 13,400 to see how much I get. I think my problems with Bunker are that the loot spawns don't feel great. Like, loot tends to spawn pretty far from one another. So we're doing pretty good so far. And not only does it spawn pretty far, like the loot rooms, the amount of loot you find feels kind of bad for how much money you get. You don't get a ton of money. I always saw Bunker, because Bunker has the same, like, enemy amounts and enemy types as Hospital. So I always just viewed Bunker as a worse Hospital. Is it supposed to be open by default? I don't know. And Hospital is one of the best maps in the game to run. Consistently, it's one of the strongest in terms of like how much money you're gonna get and shit. So, sorry. I'll get back. Yeah, that's the only problem I have. Well, not the only problem I have, but that's the biggest one. It's just not good loot for how far you have to travel and how much you have to get to make up for the everything. And also there's Forsaken on this map, and Forsaken are just not fun to deal with. I don't really know what I would do to make this map better. I guess I would just make it so loot is worth more. Like, I'm sorry, there's 2 like loot spots in this room that requires either an alarm or a bolt cutter usage to get through. That's pretty rough. That's pretty bad. I don't know the tiles very well, so I kind of have to, like, cause you can use the tile strategy. Tile orientation, right, to get back, but I don't know tile orientation on here, so I gotta kind of keep... I have to think a little harder about what I'm doing. I'm getting a call. Send that to voicemail. I get so many spam calls these days, it's unfortunate. I can tell you they're not even gonna leave a voicemail. Why would they? Nowhere likes leaving voicemails. Well, motherfuckers, you'll call me goddamn every day. Just leave the goddamn message. And it's all just a scam. That's all it is. Can I run? I don't know when Venture spawns. She's probably... she might be like another hour or 2 off. Unless this map has early Venture spawns. Like, what the fuck? Can't go through there because I don't have all my equipment. I mean, I guess I can, I just don't know if it's worth it. And if you do go through there with all your equipment, oh great, there's 3 slow-ass enemies wandering around that you have to, like, either wait for them to move or let yourself get bitten and infected and try and deal with it. I feel like I'm complaining too much. I love Bunker. I like the ambient noise. Just that. Like, kind of low hum. I like that a lot. I think the ambient noise is really cool. That room is usually good. Oh man, I'm not gonna find my way back to the fucking train. Speaking of trains, oh my god, me and my partner need to finish Infinity Train. We started that so long ago, we've not finished it. We haven't really watched a ton of TV in general. That one was pretty cool, it's a neat show. Sorry, I thought I was breathing. Do we keep pushing? That's the question. Kinda have to. Hope this has loot in it. I mean, we can either... I don't know the way back, train is the only problem. I don't know the way this map works. So it's either start heading back, because we don't know what we're doing, or push forwards and hope we eventually come across an elevator. I don't know if I should be placing odds on that. I don't think finding an elevator is terribly hard if we dedicate ourselves to it, but there's certainly some amount of luck that goes into it that I'm not... I don't know if I'm super comfortable with, like, trying to bet on that luck. It's playing a dangerous game. Oh, man. Am I actually, what the fuck? Am I? Holy shit, I thought maybe something was wrong with me. Oh man, we're pushing our luck. That's gotta be one of them. I really don't want to deal with one this far away from the train. Maybe we try and navigate back. Yeah, it's getting late and I don't know my way back. We should try start going. Let's see if I can figure this out. What's up here? I'm curious. Nothing particularly good. Photo. No, definitely this way. Maybe I'm not as far from the train as I think. That's my other hope. Holy shit, I really should have muted Discord. How is there so much to talk about in the Wordle chat? Unless... Oh, man, maybe Sam came back and he failed horribly. This word sucks. I mentioned it earlier. There's just so many things it could have been. It has to be this way, right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Ooh. We gotta be on the right way. We came through here, right? We're definitely going the right way. 'Cause you can't come through. Look, this is the start. Yeah, this is the start of the map. So I knew what I was doing. I'm kind of a bunker pro. Look at that, $136. So we made what? We started at 13.4. So we made, what is that? I can't count. 3.3 thousand in profit. Pretty bad. Actually, kind of pretty bad. I think you can do way better on tunnels in hospital, but have I bitched about that too much? Probably. Walk, 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 close the door, lock it, and we get the fuck out of here. we'll do a casino run because I have to go waste money, one way or another, because there is a bug where if I quit the game right now, it will put me back onto day 6, and I'll have to repay the quota and lose money from this total, the total that's already paid it off. Alternatively, if I do one day off a regular map, it will just take all of the money from my current total value. So it's either I'm losing all of my total value and I'm wasting time on a map, or I quit now and I have to pay from 17,000 the quota that I already paid. Honest to God, it's such a crazy game-breaking bug that I can't quit without wasting a day on casino, or else I lose a ton of money. And the fact that it isn't fixed is kind of crazy, but I can't issue like a bug report because I don't think the developers look at Steam discussion forum, which maybe they shouldn't. It's the Steam discussion forum. But their Discord is, you know, you have to have a phone number to access it, which Discord won't let me put a phone number in. So I'm like, shit, I can't talk on here. They have like 10 moderators, but I guess that's still not enough to stop people from saying shit in the chat and like someone noticing it or something. I don't really know. So I can't report it, so I had to have my partner report it, and then when they reported the bug, despite it being like incredibly bad, no one responded to it, so I can only assume that bug will never get fixed. And yet somehow, despite that bug never getting fixed, I still play the game because I like it. So, that's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to go eat food. Any food fans in chat? Of course, everyone fucking loves food. I'll be back at some point. Maybe even as soon as 30 minutes from now, when I record another one of these, because I want to have a backlog of shit to post. Or maybe I'll go do something else. When's the last time I made a Sweetwater beta video, you know? Like a month ago? I think that was the last thing I recorded. Maybe I should get on there and find something to do, but, you know, until then, stay fucking forsaken.